Everything's set. Is the volume actually the same as when... yeah, it stayed the same as when I'm on W3A. Let me know, guys, about the volume, if it's still good. And I think the only thing I will have to work on for next time is going to be maybe installing the game in English, so that when an item drops, we can know immediately what it is by clicking on it and stuff. Because right now everything's in Chinese, as you can see. Alright, starting at the bottom left-hand side of the map here, playing as the red human player. It's of course Infi, the Chinese human player, the legendary Chinese human player even. His opponents, starting top right-hand side, the pride of Europe. It's of course Foggy from Ukraine. The Night Elf, really making a name for himself. I've been watching more and more Warcraft 3 myself since I started playing again a couple months back, and I watched a little bit of that tournament. He went to China for, I think it was Gold Championship. And he had some really good games actually, very impressive. Seems to be very motivated to practice a lot, do well, even against the almighty Chinese and Korean players. So hopefully here he can do well against an Infi who, like I said, most likely wants to be going to bed here very soon. I like the way he played on this map, to be honest, for Foggy against Hawks, so let's see if he can repeat that. Lightning shield. Okay, that's really not what it sounds like at all, but I still went for it. I tried. Infi sending his first footman across the map here. He's going to be pulling 5 militia, going straight for the laboratory here. He got on the Archmage, okay. I got scared for a second. I was like, if one of these guys here gets the lightning shield, usually it's pretty bad for human. You're going to be taking a lot of damage. Even though it wouldn't have been as bad as if it happens on Tyranna stand. Like, that's literally the worst by far where this can happen. It really wreck you. That footman's been super annoying. And I mean, it's Infi. Of course he's not gonna let the tree hit him by getting too close to it. So he pulls back just on time here. Those 2 small priests gonna be ignored here for the time being. And Infi headed straight towards the natural.
A player's forces
Where is he going?
Attack.
He's not sending... Okay, he's sending militia. He's gonna try to expand. Oh! He could have detonated that. He's gonna save it for later. There is so many wisps around this. Foggy has a lot of potential to ruin Infi's dream of expanding here in a second. If he brings in wisps, that's gonna be an easy detonate. So much damage has been dealt already. He uses immolation just for the Archmage. What? Okay, you're supposed to go for these units, mate. Water Elemental taking so much damage here. Infi's trying to evacuate with the injured peasants. A lot of those are still in militia here. Is he gonna go for the steal? Oh, he was blocked off! Infi gets it, level 3 as well, and a mana steal uses one of those immediately to try and lower the immolation count here of that one Demo Hunter. That's a big deal. Really well managed here by Infi, going for the full surround on that golem. By the way, there is wisps everywhere on the map. It's crazy. Foggy putting in some serious work here. Is going to hire some more mercenaries. Gets boots of speed as well. Gets both of them actually. Troll Priest and Troll Berserker. Infi still creeping as much as he can. He's going to be getting an Arcane Tower. As naturally has started it. Actually, his footmen are very low. He doesn't have that many units here. It's like 2 footmen, the Archmage. But remember, there is no evasion here, so, and that Demon Hunter couldn't even fully heal. Staying tier 1 for a very long time here is Foggy. Gonna be catching one of those footmen and doing a lot of damage to it. The Arcane Tower cannot come soon enough, and he gets 2 more! He's gonna be doing the same thing as he did against Hawk earlier on Echo Isle, I think, and pressuring a lot. Rip? What? Where are these guys going? Oh, the Ancient of War actually. Oh, what? They went. He trapped it. Oh, he could have trapped it. Just attack. Was that intentional? It's the first time I've seen this. That's so sick. That guy went all the way around, and now that's going to be an easy creepy in here on that natural. Gonna get the experience as well. What item? Greater healing. Oh my god. The dream. The absolute dream here. And he's going to clear that the entirety of this camp here before Infi even gets here. He's got a couple dispels here available for this one water elemental that's going to be used now. Immolation gonna be used straight away. Sure, you can go for a Troll Priest Infi, but you're gonna be losing a lot here. He's trying to get a cancel on that ancient, on that Tree of Life. I don't think he's gonna get it. Maybe. Actually, oh, hey, he's got a agility item. Archmage alone, I don't think Archmage alone can get it. Oh, he cancels in the last second here, those Foggy. Little bit afraid that this could have gotten cancelled with maybe one more hit. He's on the chase now. So he slowed that down very nicely, but behind this there's still no tech being started. No Lumber Mill either here yet for Infi, who's gonna get chased across the map. He's gonna get his own boots. Oh, actually there... What? He could have gotten boots. He had the gold. He wanted to staff right back to that base to try and get another cancel, but without a water elemental, that's not really realistic. That's just not gonna happen. So has to start a shop, and tech-wise he's really delayed. But guess what? So was Foggy. I thought he was gonna steal a Shredder or something, or even like try and attack with it. But oh, Foggy already bought it, so maybe he had looked to get it, but he was already gone. Gets one wisp, maybe two wisps. Actually, it's funny how those are not even that important anymore because he's got a Shredder, as long as there is enough wisps to start the buildings when he reaches tier 2. But Foggy is actually very low on wisps. He's got one here on wood, that one that's been threatened, and then two there, so it's 4, or 5, okay, 5, no, 6, okay, well. Never mind, there is way more than I originally thought, they're just spread out on the map. Foggy is just killing everything that's on the map right now. Almost level 4, wow, that Demon Hunter feasted on everything that there was around the map. Okay, I really need to start doing better with my observing. I'm kind of like disappointing myself right now. Clicking all over the place. The fact that it's inverted when I move like this is kind of hard to manage. I'm so used to like the other way around. I hear Shredder, yeah, Infi got his own. I think he might have to go home and heal here for a little bit. I'm actually surprised he hasn't made any guard towers here. I would have been really worried. Maybe he made like 2, like one here, one here. Sure you don't die.
Forces are under attack.
Zeppelin, not going to be able to do much against this many units that can attack air. And then momentarily we should be seeing lore started. Actually, it's interesting. Where are the wisps? There is one here, one here. Where does he make the lores? Oof, he would love to mana burn that guy. It's funny, everywhere Infi goes with his units, Foggy is just standing there and ready. The only thing that Infi's got going for him in this game is obviously that he started second base much earlier than his opponent. So he's, in terms of income, like you can see, he's already starting to bank a lot. He's got almost 800 gold against Foggy, who's just spending everything he's got. Archmage gonna find another way to be annoying here to try and cancel that entangled gold mine. Oh, gets a Moonwell. And I mean, he's so rich, he can definitely afford to do this. Defend now was made, by the way, against this many piercing ranged units. It's gonna be great. Tries to get us around on the Archmage, doesn't quite get it. That would have been nice, because he would have forced a TP. But he's gonna force it back regardless here. And it's double lore. And already an Ancient of Wind to get, I'm guessing, what he's gonna be, or assuming he plays against standard play. Getting some Fairy Dragons to nullify all of these stalkers. Casters, sorry. So much StarCraft in my mind. Alright, Archmage gonna be targeted here a little bit. Infi is still being super annoying across the map with just a couple of units, but Foggy's defense so far has been pretty close to flawless. Now with the level 4 Demon Hunter, actually I wonder what build he went for. Probably level 2 mana burn, level 1 immolation, and then level 1 evasion, I would guess. Getting a hippo, okay, he's fed up with that Zeppelin. He wants to shut that down sooner than later, and he's going to be able to do it. And from Infi is going to be standard rifle, caster, mortar, composition, with maybe some spell breakers as well even. It's interesting how everybody gets rifles nowadays, because all the Night Elves have gotten so good at using Dryads coming in from behind and basically sniping whatever mortars are going to be in the back of the army. So once upon a time humans would go for only spellbreakers, casters and mortars. They wouldn't get rifles almost at all. But nowadays, against very good Night Elves, you have to get a bunch of rifles to really cover your mortars and punish those Dryads if they get to the back of your army to snipe the mortars. Tree of Eternity now on the way here for Foggy. He's looking to Ancient of War, create his Panda to level 3 momentarily. He's actually gonna go for that. That kind of looked like it was a mistake at first, but no, he wants to get that item. Really loving the Hippo Rider out on the map right now. Make sure he sees whatever goes through the middle of the map coming. By the way, Infi is a legend. I can't believe he didn't make any guard tower here. I feel like the game I'm gonna try to copy him is the game I'm gonna die super hard, but to be honest, he was the right choice because of the game, the way the game went. If the game, like say, if he had fallen behind or whatever, or there could be enough from Foggy, I think he would have been wrong to not make anything. But now, because like he was doing well the entire time, going across the map, pressuring a lot, not getting any guard tower saved him a lot of gold and wood that he could use elsewhere. So I quite like this choice here, I think. Like now he's got way more of everything. Look at his upgrades. He queued everything that he wanted. He's waiting in no upkeep, getting the research first. Imagine how much he's gonna make. Usually what you wanna wait for is like from 1500 to 2000 gold here, and then you start making units. You go to 80 very quickly, and then you decide how aggressive you wanna play. Starting to collect scrolls now is gonna be very important as well. You wanna make sure you grab 2 early on so that the Night Elves don't steal those from you, but since there's 2 shops on both sides of the map, I don't think maybe it's as important here. And now usually is the time where you would sell the items that you don't particularly have any good use for, so Infi chose to kind of keep everything, even that Staff of Teleportation here. That Panda is going to be a mean one, grabbing 2 healing scrolls here. Keeping those berserkers alive the entire game is going to be great. There's going to be a lot of extra damage coming from this here for Foggy. And Infi, okay, he's already got triple Ivory Tower. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for a big attack here on that second base of Foggy momentarily. And usually when that happens, you bring the militia. You grab all the wood militia that you have here. Because he's got a Shredder as well. That's even more... Yeah, there we go. The police has been called. And the police always answers the call. Actually, wait, is there no healing scroll, really? What? Oh, he's gonna do a slow push from afar. I can't believe there is no healing scrolls, by the way. Like, wait, where is Master? Oh, Master is actually not finished yet, so Foggy might have to buy a little bit of time. But, guys, is he gonna get a mana pot? No. Panda level 3. If he gets a mana pot, he's gonna slaughter it. Wait, what? Okay, well, he used before. I guess he could get any more. I think he realized Foggy here did that. Ooh, Demonter going very low. I love the Wisp detonating here into the middle of this army. There is no scroll. The next Breath of Fire is gonna kill everything. The units of Foggy are slowed. Obviously, there was more army from Infi here for a long time. This is what I talked about before. He was able to expand much earlier. Hippo on strike. And so are the Fairy Dragons. Another heal scroll here being used. Next Breath of Fire. Oh, doesn't kill this unit. That's so important. Mana Burn kills another one. Level 5 Demon. Nice salvage of the situation by Infi here. You always want to TP before all of those units die because you got regen scrolls at home, so you can just bring everything back to full hit points. Infi really didn't kill much. Look at his experience bar. That's about where he was when the fight started, so both players made the most of the situation, but I really like how much you see Panda didn't have any Breath of Fire left. So imagine if Infi had had 1 or 2 scrolls. Actually, I didn't even check, like maybe. Yeah, Foggy, I think he might have stolen the 2 scrolls from the left-hand side before. That's why Infi... That might be the sick move that Foggy pulled off here. I'm pretty sure he would have bought healing scrolls if they were available. Like, it doesn't make sense not to. So Foggy to steal... Like, for him to steal the 2 on the left-hand side, he knew that then he would be the one creeping on the right-hand side, and it would be very hard for Infi to head there. Now Foggy knows exactly what's happening, that this is probably going up again, so he's gonna engage into it. It's not over yet. Like Infi's army is still very, very scary. But not having any healing scrolls, these Breaths of Fire are going to be super deadly. Tower's going to be cancelled very easily here. Mortar's not really doing anything. There is not even that many Dryads. Could even bring some Wisp here if he thought he was like in trouble. Foggy. He's got double healing scroll. Again, he's got double healing scroll. What's Infi supposed to do? He slows everything and pulls back. Looking to try and steal the third one. Okay, Infi will not have a single healing scroll this entire game here. Foggy has prevented him completely from getting any of those. Mana burn here trying to kill one of the stalkers. He's going to be able to get it. Starts immolation and goes right into the middle of this army here. He can TP at the last second if he finds himself in trouble. He's got a heal scroll as well. Foggy putting in some serious work here. Probably hoping he can eventually get that Demon Hunter to level 6 here. Panda is on the chase as well here a little bit. He actually brought the Shredder as well, which is a brilliant move. Foggy's really not losing much. Oh! As I say that, the Demon Hunter gets sniped from a Forward Lightning. That was Forward Lightning level 2 here, being used by Infi. So maybe overextending a little bit. I think he was probably spamming for that healing scroll, which wasn't used on time. I have to pull back here a little bit. Does he instant revive? Or does he actually remake it normally? Right now, neither. Why is he still fighting? Okay, instant revive. Healing scroll. The healing scroll cannot get there soon enough here. Oh, if he can heal everything with it, he will buy a little bit more sustain here into this fight. Catches a bunch of the units, but not all of them. Foggy's overextending here a little bit. He's gonna TP out there, trying to save most of his units, but a lot of those are already dead. Bring that guy back. Well, he's got a bunch of Moonwells to work with. And this is starting to get really scary for Infi. His breaker count is very low. He's 2-2 on breakers. Having found that True Shot Aura, by the way, was a big deal when you go for basically an only ranged army. 4 mortars to work with as well now against these riots. Those are gonna die super fast. Foggy needs more time. He would love to be able to heal up more. Still no scroll to work with? Oh, there is one about to come. I'm actually surprised that Infi is not prioritizing scrolls at all like this. Like, now he should have noticed that there was one almost available and gotten it, because there's not even that many Breaths of Fire available. Actually, never mind, there is a lot. There is a lot, and there is a mana pot as well. Still no healing scroll here from Infi. Those Breaths of Fire haven't hit as well as they could have, though. That's one thing that Infi has done very well, is spreading out his units so far. More water elementals here being used. He's chasing with double anti-magic potion. Finally gets dispelled. Demon Hunter is going to take a lot of damage. Infi trying to get another snipe here potentially on the Demon Hunter, but that Naga falling very low on hit points. Foggy pulling back maybe? Yep. Everything's slowed. He needs to bring in Wisps, I think. He should be getting Dryads now. He gets more Bears instead. Infi really using Brilliance to the best of its capability. Gets a healing scroll now as well, and Foggy is trying to retreat. The Wisp is gonna come in, but gonna get sniped as well. The Shredder as good as dead. Infi might have done it here. Foggy overextended, I think, the first time that he chased all the way across the map. Could have just kind of disengaged, made a bunch of Dryads, and then from there, just killed everything. In the next fight, there's really not that many breakers, that's the thing. Yeah, that guy's dead. And now with the lores gone, it's going to be so hard for him to win this. Everything's very low on hit points. He got another scroll. There is no more lore. What is he supposed to do? I guess he needs to get Demon Hunter level 5, but Infi very smartly knows that there is no production right now, so he pulls back, regroups. That's something he does very well. Just kind of pull back, slow everything, re-engage later. There is a healing scroll available that's going to help a lot here for Infi. Another Fork Lightning land. And I think he's done it. Like, the Demon Hunter doesn't look like he's going to be able to get level 5, level 6. Healing scroll was used, everything's running low on hit points right now for Foggy. Infi, just masterful. Who needs healing scrolls when you're Infi? Apparently, he just doesn't need those. A lot of good moves here from Foggy, but I really think that the chase he went for and moving across the map so far was too much. He overextended big time here with this. When Infi reached the mid-map position, Foggy pulled back, then he would have been okay. He could have just regenerated everything and then won the next fight, but he tried too hard to end the game by chasing and winning everything. Which is very sad, but it's a very easy mistake to make when you're in this kind of game. Infi is a beast though. Like, I can't believe the way he kind of disengages and then re-engages with, you know, slowing everything and stuff. That was really, really good. Like, a lot of players, I mean, probably every single player in Warcraft 3 would have lost that game except maybe for Infi and TH00. So very nicely done here for sure. Okay, it is unclear yet what the second map is going to be. So again, our losers match here is going to be later between Hawk and Anima. France versus Russia. And thank you to you guys for tuning in. Hope you're having fun. I'm enjoying these games a lot. So apparently Coca flamed me on the French stream. Give me 1 second, I'm going to watch a clip.
Surtout, les casteurs d'un certain âge commencent à avoir envie de frapper et insulter Coca. Des bisous à ToD, du coup, dont on caste le tournoi. Non, je disais pas ça juste gratuitement.
ToD, c'est un vieux.
C'était un.
C'est un vieux con, ToD.
Oh, they flamed me really hard on the French stream.
Déformé.
Balancé sur Twitter.
On reste des copains. Hein,
bien sûr, n'hésitez pas à clipper ça et à taguer ToD. Hein. Voilà. Mais.
T'as déconné, ToD.
Ça.
Tu vas m'éclater la tête.
Okay, I see how it is. They're calling me an old man on the French stream. I see how it is. We will have a chat very soon. Terna stand coming up here between these two. Fairly repetitive maps actually for Night Elf versus Human. It's the same thing as we saw in Foggy against Hawk earlier. With Amazonia first and then Terna stand, and then back then it was Echo Isle being played as the third map. Sadly for Foggy though, he lost on the map that, you know, he should have been able to do well on, so only gets tougher here from here on Terna stand. All right, is everybody here? Yeah, I think so. All right, we're about ready here for map number 2. Can Foggy bring it back? I need to click ready. Oops. It's interesting, by the way, this platform. Everybody needs to click ready. If somebody's missing, we are not starting. That's how it goes. Terna stand, one of my favorite maps. Sadly, I don't think we will see Infi go crazy and go Mountain King, because that would be a wet dream for me. I'm so happy that I was finally able to fix the problem with the full screen. Again, I apologize for you guys that were there during that first game. That was pretty cringe. But luckily now we've got everything sorted, and then from there it should be smooth sailing. I mean, what could go wrong now? Maybe I shouldn't say that and jinx it. The Warcraft music is epic, by the way. Just wanted to say that again. Alright, here we go. Starting in the top left hand side of the map, he's down 1-0, he needs to bring it back. It's of course Foggy, playing as the yellow Night Elf. And his opponent, playing as the red human player, is the legendary, the one and only Infi from China. Solid game number 1. I definitely had a few critics for his lack of healing scrolls, but guess what? He won. He won without heal scrolls. So pretty good job by him, engaging, pulling back, re-engaging. Every single time the fight started going bad for him, he pulled back, regrouped, and adjusted his position in the fight in a manner where he was going to be able to do better. So really, really good job here by him. I feel like I would have lost that game for sure. If I was in the position he was in and I was pushing, I would have stayed right there, and Breath of Fire would have killed everything. I would have said Panda is silly, and then GG. Actually, no GG. But very, very good job by Infi here. Impressed once again. Ancient of War creeping, Demon Hunter, Archmage, Militia creeping, everything standard here up to this point. Third farm going down here. It's part of a wall. I wonder what Infi's creep route is going to be here. One of the most standard would be, you know, to creep these two and then go for an expansion up there, but sometimes you can go for it there. Infi, I would rate him as one of the scariest expanding players in the world. I remember, like, I had a couple series against him when I lived in China. Like, at some tournaments that they were there. Even in human versus human, like, I was actually in shock. He would expand, make a lot of towers, and then, you know, take it to the later stages in the game. And then just attack all over the place with the Zeppelin, slow down my economy and stuff. Which was quite unique, like nobody else was playing like this. He was playing slow, and he was playing like you will play, you know, against Night Elf perhaps on this map. Just expand a lot, get a bunch of towers, and then harass where you can. And I remember being really thrown off by it at first. Like, I remember struggling a lot against this style until I kind of figured it out a little bit more. So usually I would never put it past Infi to just expand and then power through with, you know, whatever economy he was able to build. But you never know, maybe he feels like playing with units rather than tanks and more expands, we'll see. Foggy again going to be hiring a bunch of mercenaries. This footman is sick. Oh, a little bit of a late reaction here. Yeah, he's gonna go for this one, what did I tell you? That's Infi for you. But guess what, Foggy's gonna come in from behind? Kinda feels like he knew. I mean, you're playing Infi, like if even I, after 9 years basically of not playing or watching Warcraft 3, know about this. Foggy, surely a pro gamer of today should know about this, because that's gonna be an easy dispelling experience here. That Wisp was shouldn't have been there, I think. But these guys do a lot of damage, like these are the two very scary guys from this area. So if you can get the human player to fight against both of these guys while you fight them with Immolation on the militia, usually you're doing something right. And in this case, a lot of the peasants are being chased away with low hit points. Infi once again salvaging the situation as much as he can. Gonna be buying those boots here, I think, in a second. Still, oh, he started tier 2 actually. Yeah, he gets the boots. Maybe a couple more peasants. Oh, he could have gone. Is he gonna get it? Yeah, I think so. Last second. Bam. Can he go in? Oh, actually, he can. Oh, this could be very scary here. This could force a lot of militia. And still harassing on the natural, so I think cancel Immolation. Yeah, this has been a success here in terms of harassment. You know what he can do? Get a staff, send in a wisp, and then staff the demon in, and then send a unit on the natural. I think he might be in the plants, even though... No, okay, no, he goes back. So maybe just creep. I don't know. Okay, he has the wisp set up, and he's headed up there. So Foggy could actually staff that in there. Look at his sniper here. Looking for this cheeky snipe. Yeah, so he's gonna get a staff. He could have grabbed this the first, maybe. Then it really would surprise Infi. He's gonna go for it now. I don't know why he didn't leave his units there then to attack this, because usually like all of the units will be forced back up there. Oof, another was forced to detonate though. The wood economy is gonna be really weak here for Infi in this game. Yeah, buying a little bit of time. Oh, that's pretty sick. Foggy is really good, but in the grand scheme of things, maybe like this is not even that important here. Yeah, see, he's forced to TP still very early. And then if Infi wants to apply pressure from there, he can. He didn't even have to make an arcane. Infi is so good. I don't think this can do much here. But a full 8 points Demon Hunter is gonna move back in position here to try and do some damage. Maybe he can kill a couple of these peasants, but the tunnel is closing in on completion here. Yeah, and Matcherino and ToD level 2 as well is gonna be super useful. He could try later to walk in there and then staff out. If he hangs around there. He's actually gonna creep this with only units. and a Shredder. I really like this, but some Wisp need to be nearby to repair. I think that would be great. And then you can staff back to that location here momentarily. Second hero about to be hired. What is it going to be? Panda! I like the Panda. I think it's a good choice there. Oh, surprise, surprise! Actually, Arcane Tower about to finish. I think Infi might not care about this being here. Oh, he could still hit him! He's gonna get it! No! Oh, that's so sick. Steals the item. And Demon Hunter surely gets a lot of snipes there, but Infi very easily could grab a Shredder on this side of the map. Actually, can he cancel that? Might be able to. Demon Hunter is gonna get back. Oh, nice. I like this. This was necessary, I think. And he's gonna kill everything. And I think that tree is gonna survive. He can repair that. Oh, that's such a big deal. Maybe gonna force the Archmage to TP as well. Slap! Oh! Hoo-hoo! He dodged the tree slap with a TP here. Guess what? There is no shop. I feel like Infi played a really great first game and pulled a miracle, but in map number 2 here he's in trouble, and we got a little bit of a spike here. And apparently I was not the only one to see it. No, I'm not ref. Can we see the ping? Yeah, that's my ping. Average ping 168. Everybody's pinging. I think they're just gonna wait it out a little bit and then start the game again. So just gonna wait. Yeah, usually you just want to wait like a couple seconds for maybe the internet to stabilize a little bit, and then boom, we're back at it. Shop being forced here. I mean, no choice. When you're in this situation and you have to heal very soon, even now, like, it's scary, you know, like anything could come in there to try and snipe this. Like, obviously you would try and block off whatever demons running towards you to try and snipe you. Zeppelin, okay, I was gonna say, is the standard here. Just when daylight comes, that's when you can hire the Zeppelin. Did Pana get level 2 just from sniping all of these units? That's crazy. He literally farmed his opponent's units. What do you guys think is on the menu here for Infi? Is it siege engines? Or even like gyrocopters? Or is it going to be a standard style? I'm feeling more like a standard style with, you know, breakers and all that. But you never know, like he's very... It feels like he's very far behind in this game here. Even though he always finds a hole somewhere, like something small to do, like a hole in the defense of Foggy. For example, in this case, move in there and try and get a cancel on that door, which I think he's going to be able to get. Infi, you beast. So good. Look at this, even chasing some of these archers. I mean, I don't know why you would even start the lore there right next to this. Like, that's a sure cancel here. Rip. Detonate.
A player's forces are under attack.
Look at these archers running around like they can do anything. And once an Archmage has boots of speed, you can't really chase it down. Like, as long as Infi is careful enough, this is never gonna die. I mean, he could even go back to his Zeppelin and pick it up. He could even buy another Zeppelin, like it reloads very fast. Sapper? Yep. And Shredder. Okay, Infi wants to be very aggressive. Another lore started around natural. Breath of Fire gonna be used here in a lot of these footmen. Where is he going? Oh, he wants to blow up the buildings? Actually, that's probably the best thing he can do out of this. Oh, he could have gone all the way around and gotten both. Wow. And Foggy cancels straight away. He's not even gonna wait for this to lose any hit points. Pick up and leave if he wants to. I'm gonna damage the opponent. Getting a little bit greedy actually. Oh, that Zeppelin taking a lot of damage! That's gonna be all of these units dying here. That Shredder is dead. Still, those water elementals being very annoying. Yeah, that Shredder is dead. I'm surprised. He could have picked up and left. So I don't want to be too critical though, because Infi is doing a lot of things right. Like getting that Dryad. Foggy is kind of starting to fall apart here, as you guys can see. His wood's very low because his Shredder hasn't been mining for a while. And now Infi can just head on home, heal up. His wood is perfect. Actually, not going for a Naga. Interesting. He's going for Mountain King. Maybe because it's there in a stand and like because he has what he knows is way better economy. That Panda's getting awfully close to level 3 by the way. Which is gonna be nice. But out of Infi, like since it seems like he wants to be playing standard units, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be seeing the same style as we saw in the first game with him being fairly aggressive. Even if he goes for a third base, like you wanna go for these attacks where you slow everything, you pull back when you need to, use regeneration scrolls, and you basically apply pressure on the Night Elf, because if you never attack and Night Elf, you know, gets a lot of good upgrades, a lot of bears and dryads, and maybe even potentially some chimeras, you're gonna be in trouble. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like Infi on this map is an absolute nightmare. It's funny because in human, you wouldn't even think that it's good to play like this, but even in human versus human, he used to play like this. This is so sick. He's literally gonna stay below 50 in no upkeep and take one more base, and in the meantime keep on creeping, keep on heading across the map, keep on applying pressure. Forces actually, whoa, what? Oh, you got a TP. That's a level 3 Panda. That's gonna do quite a bit of damage, that's pretty good.
Player's forces are under
It's gonna
attack.
have to TP though in a second. Breath of Fire. That one hurt. Could have waited a bit more, I guess, since Stormbolt had already been used, but you don't want to be too greedy here with this. That one base, can Foggy even find out about it? I don't know. Okay, he needs some bears badly here, and all he has queued is Dryads right now. Foggy doesn't like Zeppelins. Almost always gets an Hippo apparently. Hippogriff Rider to make sure he can snipe that,
A player's forces
nullify
are under
it
attack.
completely. His heroes are so low. What the hell is this? An Archmage literally walking into a Night Elf base, summoning Water Elemental and going to work. Only Infi things. Actually, he just got level 4 from this Water Elemental. That was really bad. From Infi. But I guess he doesn't care. Oh, actually, his income is kind of wrecked in the main base here, looking to try and add an Arcane Tower. Foggy doesn't know about that base. You can't check vision in Warcraft, can you? No, you can't. Oh snap.
Player's forces are under attack.
Even if he knew, what is he supposed to do? Like, you can't attack into these towers.
A town is under siege.
He's gonna keep on doing this, I guess, with the Panda. Flying Machine, whoa, this could be dangerous. If he does a bunch of damage to this. Yeah, good job by Foggy, really trying to salvage the situation. Buy himself a little bit of time, weaken the economy of his opponent. Put a sentry ward here. You will see whatever units are coming his way. Might have to just staff out, yeah. Just let the Zeppelin die. Let's staff out. Oh, this could be dangerous. Oh no.
Player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter. How is he gonna get out? He doesn't even have mana burn. Oh, he stone bolted too early. Infi, are you serious? Okay, well, he gets it anyway. Wow. There is no justice in this world. This demon was supposed to staff out because Infi used stone bolt too early. I don't think he went bash, but maybe. Like usually you would go clap here. So that you invis Mountain King start of the fight, use clap, invis it again, or even invuln. Use another clap and then Blizzard on top. Just with the big army that you get. Upkeep was
Player's
broken
forces are under attack.
earlier here for Foggy, which is very worrying because we got a human player on 3 bases. Okay, the income of Infi is ridiculous. Like, look at it. He's just getting so much. What does he queue? He starts it. What? He starts a keep. What is that? What does he want to get with this? I guess the main reason usually would be to get the mortar upgrades.
A player's
But
forces are
other
under
than
attack.
that, all these upgrades already queuing 2-2 and +1 on the mortars. Okay, that's very ambitious here to move into position. Mana's going to be taken away from the Panda. Foggy sure is killing a bunch of peasants here, but it feels like he could be punished here for this any second. There's no breaker yet, so I guess rejuvenation can be used very safely on anything at once. Okay, that guy is literally like wrecking the Amazonian forest. There's no trees left anywhere. Foggy wants to be aggressive here, no matter what, apparently. And almost level 4. Pick up the item. Okay, didn't want to. More bears being made. Not the worst of situations at all here for Foggy. Doing all this peasant damage has been really nice for him, because he forces new peasants to be made here by Infi and really, I guess, slow down his economy. If he hadn't done that, he might have been in much more trouble than he is now. He might be quite alright, level 4 and 2 against 4 and 4. And that's a panda we're talking about here. So Infi is smartly waiting on his upgrades to actually kick in. And I think that when he gets mortar upgrades, it's gonna be pretty hard for those dryads to stay alive very long. What
Player's
upgrades
forces
are
are under attack.
Okay, Q's a few extra ones. Those are gonna be important. If you start falling very far behind on upgrades as Night Elf, you're gonna be in lots of trouble. Foggy moving in there. Anti-magic potion was already used. He's gonna try to use a breath of fire on most of this army here if he can. Mana burn? No, actually he's out of mana completely. Moving inside of the tower's range here. Leached all of his mana away. Infi's only on 66 army, and Foggy is somehow confident enough, you know, to move in a position where he's actually gonna attack into this. Those Dryad's gonna get splashed away if he's not careful. Not sure why Foggy is attacking him. Could have just maybe expanded one more time, but I think he was confident enough knowing that he had a lot of army. But I mean, these towers, like arcane towers, are the ultimate OP towers. They take mana away from everything. In this case, Foggy is just losing a lot. Maybe he got desperate or something a little bit. Stuff? Okay, gets it at the last second.
The player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he didn't rejuvenate. Okay, one of those bears has enough. This one. Infi's fed up with the Super Rider. Almost same K level 3 actually. That's a big deal. Anti-magic potion. I would like to see Foggy wait for his upgrades and then expand one more time here. Especially like if he crabbed this entire top side of the map, he would get close to, you know, level 5 on both of his heroes. Or closer rather. Did he get the upgrade yet? Oh, he's definitely gonna get it. Like that's like the main reason to go for tier 3 for a human player. Getting a paladin obviously gonna be nice as well. A lot of camps left to creep on the top right hand side. So I like that Foggy finally moves there to get that. And then behind this he can get the third base fairly easily. Foggy is really, really good. He's really giving a run, Infi a run for his money here. Greater healing. Oh, wow. Jinxed. I would like to see a 3 games series here.
A
That would be
player's
cool between
forces
these
are
two.
under attack.
Starts another base. Actually creeping with only the panda here would be really nice, because then he would get very close to level 5. I don't think the monitor level 5 is as important. Panda level 5 like you can just win games. Ooh, staff back. Demon not with his army here. Well, I guess he's got the other staff. He wants to get a scroll. Did he see that? Cells, okay, double scroll. Staff of teleportation, okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
Infi smarter than this. Level 3 MK though, that's very scary. Especially if he starts invising him like before the fight takes place. No master training yet here. Okay, that's why also he wanted to go for... Ooh, that's a lot of bears. A lot of human army as well. First breath of fire is going to be used here straight into these casters. MK was surrounded here for a little bit, but ends up escaping without having to use the invuln. And already a greater healing here was given to this paladin. This feels like a horrible fight for Infi. The Dryad micro is on point, by the way. He moved right in there. A lot of... The Dryad moved them back! Okay, use a a lot. Infi lost a bunch of units, but escaped with a lot of those on red hit points. Those footmen are going to be pretty useless though. Night production now began. So yeah, knights and this many mortars is pretty hard to deal with without chimeras, but I mean when you have the heroes this high level here, 4 and 4, you're definitely doing something right. So curious to see Foggy can pull this off. I think Infi's gonna do a slow push here with turrets again.
Player's forces are under attack.
And chimeras cannot come soon enough. I think he might not even reach them here before this game is decided. Demon Hunter level 5! Oh, that's sick actually. You know, I was dissing the Demon Hunter level 5 earlier, but that's because usually there is only a second hero and that's a Naga. But in this case, up against a Mountain King and a Paladin, Mountain King is gonna Stormbolt and clap one time, he's gonna be out of mana. Paladin's gonna heal one time, he's gonna be out of mana. And guess what? He went for heal first, so obviously he won't have Divine Shield to work with in this fight. So it's not like he can protect himself from that potential mana burn. Bringing in some wisps to mine, but he can also use those to fight. And Infi, that's typical Infi. Master training on the priest completed now. On the Sorceress it's on the way, they're gonna have extra hit points to work with. 3-3 Grand Army plus 2 mortars upgrades on the way, and he's ready to fight. He's ready to go. It's so hard to Breath of Fire, by the way, against this army. What, you know, you don't want to catch the water elementals. A couple wisps are moving in there. Some detonates. Not getting them just yet. Don't overextend, Foggy. Don't do it again. Yeah, pulls back. I like this. Pick up the item. That's agility. So. Infi's just gonna keep on doing this kiting thing. Move in there, pulls the Night Elf back. But to be honest, Foggy doesn't have to follow him. He can just go there, pull back every time, keep on using Breath of Fire. Get a shop here, maybe. And he breaks up keep. Chimera production is on the way. And Infi, this is just not working here for him so far, but he's hanging in there. Look at how much gold and wood he has. Yeah, he's gonna break that. Okay, Infi wants to go for it. He doesn't want to give the time for the Night Elf player to max out, so he stayed on low upkeep for some time, but now he's about ready to go. He's kind of missing wood, so I guess... What? Okay, prioritize wood for some time. Even here, wow, okay. Wants to make sure he gets sent off here. Actually, there's going to be a very strong timing here where there is way more army supply for Infi than there is for Foggy. Fairy Dragon's going to set up very nicely here in the start of the fight. Panda taking a lot of damage here. Double staff was being used on the Demon Hunter. Good mana burn here on the Mountain King. If he had a mana potion, it could have been a big deal. All of the Dryads died! The mortars just straight up destroyed all of the Dryads. Look at this, how fast they die. Another Breath of Fire here going to be used on those casters. I think he turned off the autocast. Yeah, these guys are just straight up attacking. Only attacking. And Infi's gonna TP here before he gets in too much trouble. Oh, that last Breath of Fire, level 5.
Player's forces
Now.
are under attack.
Okay, so Infi actually... Oh, he saves so much. He's just so good at fighting perfectly. He just fights and gets out before he loses too much. And look, guess what he's gonna do? Move across the map and then do the same thing. Got a staff now, he's gonna be able to save or regenerate a lot of knights. Have no hit points left. He even uses flare here to spot everything that Foggy's got. Anti-magic potions are gonna be very important actually. Actually, wait, what? How many casters? The casters here is what he sniped the most. Foggy can still win. Guess what? Infi will run out of gold before Foggy does, because Foggy took this base so late. Like he took this base like super late after. It's 7,000, 11,000. That's a big difference. But actually, Infi is still not mining gold here. He needs to fix that. He got enough wood now. It's late in China, so let's not diss Infi too much. Like, he's got so much wood now. He hasn't fixed it. I don't think he realizes. He has no wooden gun. And he's getting more turrets. I'm gonna call for a pause here. For a second. I'm happy with the way this cast is going, by the way. Like Not feeling too rusty strategy-wise, like I'm calling some decent stuff, and then now I'm picking up on the important stuff, which is Infi's not mining any golds, and not realizing it for a long time, so pretty happy with that. Alright, I think we're ready. I want you guys to miss 1 second of this amazing game here between these two. Going head to head.
A town is under siege.
These chimeras here are gonna be very scary, but actually, not these chimeras, this chimera, because it's only one. Foggy on 86 supply. Against Infi on 92. Finally resumed gold mining here. He could have been maxed out here if he hadn't done that. It's gonna be very hard for Priest to dispel the anti-magic potion because there's gonna be fairy dragons right above him. 4 is maybe a little bit too much, by the way. I'm really surprised that he made this many. It's actually 5. Second chimera is there. Those knights are gonna be pretty useless. The dryads die so fast. Oh my god. Oh, he stuffs that! That was so sick. Any unit that you can stuff out against a Pena and Demon Hunter level 5 is usually going to be pretty good to save. Do you get Dragonhawks against Chimeras? Doesn't seem like Infi is too worried about them. One healing scroll, yeah, only one. There is one for Foggy available. Those Dryads die so fast, you need to strafe. You need to move left and right with them, because otherwise the mortars auto-attack them, and then they die instantly. And I mean, if you can preserve the Dryads alive, they don't do the most damage, but they do some damage, and they regenerate their mana, and then they can dispel more units. Another great Breath of Fire here. Chimera is very far forward. Can he target the... Oh, if he targeted the mortars, he would have killed them all. Healing Scroll saves one of the bears here. Another Breath of Fire is not going to hit much, actually. Mostly only the Paladin. Foggy hanging in there like a boss. Double staff the demon, maybe. I'm biased for Foggy, obviously, because I want 3 maps. I think he's going to be able to do it. Like, if he stays solid, if he stays patient, doesn't rush in there. Never got that +3 armor upgrade, but 3-2 is enough. He could actually start it now that he's so close to maxing out. Getting a shop here would have been really nice to get it earlier, but I think it's okay as it is. Infi is so sick, he's just gonna keep on making turrets, but he's now on 80 supply against 93, so I think Foggy, unless he really messes up, please rejuvenate that demon. You're making me very nervous. Okay, shop gets sniped. Especially like MK is level 3, that's Demon Hunter could die very quick. That's gonna die again. Oh, the Dryads. That's what Infi is going to keep on doing, basically. Move forward, snipe stuff with mortars, pull back into the towers every single time that Foggy tries to engage. But keep in mind, there are chimeras. Yeah, you see, Breath of Fire never can land. That's the problem here. Ooh, Demon Hunter going very low here. Chimera is doing a lot of damage. Another bear maybe is gonna die. Healing Scroll being used. A lot of mana here. On this panda, can you get a good Breath of Fire? No, not so much. Drunken Haze was dispelled, I think, just before he got that. Ooh, almost getting the Mountain King. Demon Hunter solo! Just before level 6 too. Pull back. Saves 2 more units. The shop here, you should have just made it here and then moved it there. That would have been so huge, I think. The problem is that those bears, when they fight breakers take away mana from these guys as they hit them. So now they don't have enough mana to basically rejuvenate the entire army. So the healing capability of the Night Elf player is very limited. And now Infi is fully caught up on supply. Just like that. Double clarity being used. He's looking to try and keep on applying some more pressure. How much? 420, 4,800. Yeah, there is way more gold available here for Foggy. He needs to hold on. Eventually, Infi is going to run out of units, and Foggy then just wins, basically. can he wait and buy himself time for long enough? Oh, not even gonna get them. Those tasks have been on point by Infi. He's got 2 now as well. Those bears dying so fast here. Infi finally moving in a position where he's trying to end it. Panda in the middle of the entire army. How close? Oh, 1 more unit away from 6. He gets level 6 and metamorphosis pretty much instantly. Maybe that was a little bit too much. Obviously Infi was going to fall back here, but I guess better safe than sorry, especially if he can rejuvenate all of these bears here. Foggy is going to be golden, 70 supply to 80. But now the second base is mined out and he's only got 4,000 gold left against 8,000. Okay, double the gold available here for Foggy. So that Demon Hunter, okay, I thought it might have been bad to use ultimate immediately and maybe it wasn't the best, but guess what? He's finally gonna get that chop he's been trying to get the entire game. The extra wisp that he has on the map, he's gonna be able to bring and detonate into the fight. Maybe get a couple elementals, wipe out the mana of a lot of these casters. This could be huge here for Foggy. This might have been the game-winning fight. Infi's just not been able to break him at all. And he's getting more turrets. Infi is so sick. People call me the turret man, but who is this guy then? I'm a little bit surprised that we don't see any more Sorcresses. Yeah, he's not even remaking any. Because even getting invisibility on that Mountain King can be a big deal. You just like Stormball, clap, pull back. Oh, he gets another sniper not shot. That was never gonna finish. Demon moving back in there. We've got a mana potion that this will be for the Panda. Won't overextend. Okay, he snipes a bunch of units. Now it's time to pull back. There's double staff available in case he gets in trouble. Stab this one. Okay, goes just in time. This Fairy Dragon's doing a fantastic job as well, preventing the casters from doing too much, even forcing them all the way back at times. Arcane Tower here. Pull back. I guess he's still winning, but so many of these bears are solo. And that's what Infi is striving for. He's trying to get a good fight against these low HP units, kill them all. There is a chance he gets Archmage level 5 as well, and then the game just becomes crazy. He starts, TPing all across the map. Where's Demon gonna have stuff?
Town is under siege.
These units are solo.
Players'
Healing
forces
Scroll.
are under attack.
These Fairy Dragons are dying. Getting a bunch of tourists as well, not bad. Mountain King's got at least 1 Stormbolt. Panda is getting very close to level 6. Oh, okay, there we go. Freedom! Oh, he sniped the tree, which I guess is not the end of the world, because he can move that one. It's mined out anyway. And Paladin is almost level 3. Wow, what an epic game here between these two. Foggy looking to re-expand. Those bears are such sad bears. They can't rejuvenate anything except this one guy, which is not being used right now. Panda level 3 is going to deliver some justice here. I think this in a second. Metamorphosis to buy himself a little bit of time. And Panda level 6 being used instantly as well. The problem is that there is so many towers. Maybe he needs to get the Chimera upgrade, but then they're going to be less good against knights, I think. Oof. Okay, it's going very low on hit points, but you can't really chase Mountain King into this many towers. Level 3 Paladin now as well, going to be getting a better heal. Here I was thinking that Demon Hunter level 6 and Panda level 6 can't lose or die. In this case, Infi is slow pushing the entire game, progressing forward like a game of Risk, putting towers everywhere, masonry level 3. Looks like he might have done it, just attacking and pulling back every single time. Why hasn't he retaken that base? Oh, it just took forever to walk that tree over, and Foggy just taps out. Infi eventually breaks him. What a game. Infi, I guess he earned his night of sleep here. He can go to bed. It is 3 AM